Here is the drone video for a 4.5 acre tract with direct frontage on the take line at Bull Shoals Lake. Really an overcast day when this drone video was taken, but we'll still get a good look at the property. There you can see some cedar trees and a few hardwood trees on the west side. The drone is basically at the easement road on the west side of the property, and I think it was trying to find the tract sign. There we go, there's tract 41. The trees you can see that are down were just removed to clean up the roadway. There hasn't been any logging out here for decades. So you'll have a lot of mature timber on this property. It's gorgeous. And in a moment we'll go up in the air and we'll take a look at the property. We'll take a look at the lake. Beautiful, beautiful tract. Quite level by the road here. And actually it slopes down very gradually as you go toward the lake. So this is an extremely usable tract. This happens to be within the Walleye Shores section of Timber Shoals Ranch, which is I believe about 10 or 12 tracts at the southeast side. And Walleye Shores is kind of special because, well, for two reasons. One, we were told by a couple people that the walleye fishing, particularly off this section of the peninsula, was good. Although the bass fishing and catfish and all that, it's great in this area. But also the tracks at Walleye Shores have very gentle access to the lake. So it's not a steep bluff or anything like that. You can walk right to the water. Since this is a Corps of Engineer lake, if Bull Shoals Lake, Table Rock Lake by Branson, quite a few Corps of Engineer lakes. The Corps owns and maintains a buffer strip of land going back from the water itself so they can raise and lower the water level. But let's look at the property first. We're headed east. Off to on the right of center, you can see some cedar trees, but mostly hardwood trees. I mean, check the topo map on the listing page. You'll see exactly how this is situated, but it's really nice. Look at that little private cove adjacent to the property here. That's gorgeous. Oh, there goes a hawk off to the right. He was checking us out. That happens quite a bit with the drone. Not quite a bit, but 4 or 5 times that's happened. As we look to the south, way at the end, you can't quite see it, that's the sandy beach area. Panning around, oh, we missed it. To the left, across the water, that's Tucker Hollow Cove, Tucker Hollow Marina. And we're going to back up toward the east and get another look at the property that way. But the Corps of Engineer Lake, the Army Corps of Engineers owns and controls a strip of land, a buffer strip of land going back from the water so they can raise and lower the lake level and not affect people's private properties. So if you're lucky enough to get a property that borders that Corps of Engineer land or that take line, you can cross directly over that to access the water for your swimming and fishing and all that good stuff. So this happens to be a property that does directly border that Corps of Engineer take line along its entire east side. The Corps land, by the way, we're told is also open for public hunting. So you've got your own private 4.5 acre property where you can hunt, obviously. And you've got direct access into hundreds of acres of additional land with that Corps land. So hunting, fishing, I mean, you've got it covered here. This is a nice tract. Very private. Some basic property covenants in place that you can see on the listing page, but you can certainly hunt on your property. You can certainly camp up to a certain amount of time in a year. Build your home or cabin. It's got to be at least 600 square feet, I believe, on a full concrete foundation. But again, check out the particular listing page to see any property covenants. We're just taking a look at the shoreline there. It's clear water. I mean, this is a clear lake. After a heavy rain, it might be stirred up for a day or two, but generally Bull Shoals Lake is very clear. This is a gorgeous section of the lake as well. And we're going to fly back to the west, back to where we started. Super private tract. I mean, wow. You definitely want the truck or an SUV on the private easement roads. 4-wheel drive is handy as well in case you get to any rough spots. Look at that timber, that's great. I mean, we sell a lot of properties that have been recently logged. This one has not. We've got marketable timber on this property. Timber of all sizes, but there's some big stuff for sure. Video seems a little choppy. I'm not sure what's up with that. Sorry about that if it's choppy on your end too. And now we're over here by the west side. I mean, you'll have multiple building sites. It just depends on how, if you want to be somewhat close to the road, there is a setback from the road for building and all that stuff. Or if you want to be more toward the east, very close to the water, you've got options. So if you haven't already checked out our website, it's InstantAcres.com. You can get information on all our available properties. They're all on the website. We keep the videos on YouTube even after the properties are sold at the request of our buyers. But you can get an updated list of what's available anytime at all on our website at InstantAcres.com. There we're looking east over the property toward Bull Shoals Lake. Gorgeous. Give us a call in the office anytime or email us at sales@instantacres.com. We would love to speak with you.